Hoosier Flattie Daddy Flounder Fishing Tournament. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All right, real quick, we'll go over the rules. This year, before we start the rules, I want to stress that there are a few extra things you need to know. First off, fishing this year starts at 7 a.m. You could get out on the water anytime you want, but you cannot drop a line until 7 a.m. Last year it was 6 o'clock, it's way too dark. This year it's 7 o'clock. Also another rule change. Last year you could get to the weigh-in at 4 o'clock. This year you got to be at the weigh-in at 2:59 p.m. Once the clock strikes 3 and you're not there to check in, it's no good. Be there at 2:59. All right, here we go. Thank you all for coming. This is the 7th annual Hoosier Flattie Daddy, and it's bigger and it's badder than it's ever been. Yeah, and that's all thanks to you guys and some of our great sponsors, i.e. Chicken Boy being one of them. All right, so here we go. Tournament begins tomorrow, 7 o'clock. It ends at 2:59. Weigh-in lines open at 10 o'clock. This year we have a new addition. We're doing hourly weigh-ins. All you guys that fished last year know that the weigh-in line was a bit of a nuisance. So we've got a couple things we're doing this year to change the way the weigh-in line works. One thing is hourly weigh-ins. From 10 o'clock to 10:59, if you want to come weigh in your fish, the heaviest fish weighed in between 10 and 10:59 win $250. When you weigh in, you are done for the day. You cannot go back out. Also, 11 o'clock to 11:59, the heaviest flounder that comes in wins $250. 12 to 12:59, you win $250. 1 to 1:59, $250. 2 to 2:59, $250 on top of whatever prize money you're actually going to win as well. All right, so we get some people in the line. Another thing we're going to do to the weigh-in line, when you check in, everybody leave their fish in their truck or their boat. You do not have to walk up there with your fish. When you walk up to the check-in, give them your name. They're going to give you a weigh sheet with your name on it filled out, and it's going to have a number. That number is the sequential order from when you got there. That's how ties are broken. So if you have two guys that weigh in a 5-pound fish, the first person that gets there to check in is going to win first. But anyways, we're going to give you a number. At that point, you can go back and relax. Instead of waiting in a long line in the sun, you can sit under the picnic tables, you can sit in your truck and social distance, you could go to the raffle tables, whatever, and we're going to have the microphone and 2 TVs that tell you, hey guys, we're now weighing numbers 1 through 20, which that'll probably happen at about the 10 o'clock hour. Hey guys, we're now serving 21 through 40, and you can sit there. If you're number 200, you know you got a minute. So take a break, relax. That way you can leave your fish in the live well, leave your fish in the cooler, do whatever you want. Everything's going off that number. Now, when you do get your number called, just get in line. At that point, you do not have to be in numbered order, but you need to be in that group of people, all right? Also, never done before, and it hurt my heart, but I'm a gambler, I'm a riverboat guy. I love the blind weigh-in. It's my favorite thing about this tournament, but due to its popularity and COVID and some people wanting to stay away from crowds, this year when you check in, we'll have a live leaderboard on a TV screen that tells you the top 5 places of every single category up there. So if you don't have a chance, you can leave if you choose to be boring, all right? Or you can stay and have a good time. Also, in my past, when you get up there to weigh in, I do not help you in any way. I'll tell you what your categories are, but I don't say, hey man, that'd be a hell of a stringer if you held that together. So a lot of times I've seen people break up their stringers, and in my head I'm like, oh man, you're destroying a great thing. So this year you can look at the board and decide, hey, what do you want to do, all right? We'll have that live leaderboard at the check-in tent and across the pavilion if you just want to hang out way away from it and gather somewhere else and look. We'll have another live TV screen. All Texas Parks and Wildlife rules and laws will be enforced. Everybody make sure you have your fishing license. Another big rule, the flounder now must be 15 inches. All right, no more 14-inch flounder. The tournament is open to kayak fishing, bank fishing, wade fishing, pier fishing, and boat fishing. All fish must be caught on rod and reel only, no gigging. Everyone on your boat must be entered in the tournament. So if you're planning on fishing with somebody not entered, you have to come get with us so we can get them signed up. Artificial bait, dead bait, live bait, cut bait are all allowed. Any fish that's deemed illegal will result in the contestants' fish in all categories to be disqualified. That means mutilated or altered fish. The biggest one that'll get you is if you come in with a 14 7/8 toaster flounder, and it's gotta be 15, that's illegal fish. You're DQ'd in everything across the board. So if you got a good chance of winning something else, you gotta make dang sure that you got a good keeper flounder. It's every year people get DQ'd, it's just a risk you take, right? Also, we're using a silver check-it stick laying flat, a flat silver check-it stick. We bump the head, the mouth all the way against the edge, mouth closed, the tail makes a V. All right, most of the time we'll sweep the tail, it doesn't make a difference. Usually when it's laying there and its flattest point is its longest length, but we'll sweep the tail. If it's a little longer, we'll make it a little longer, but that's with its mouth closed, bumped against the board. All right, fishing boundaries. You may fish any body of water located in Texas.
We're at Stix main headquarters in Hitchcock, Texas, getting ready for the Flatty Daddy tournament. Starts tomorrow morning. If you have not registered, you need to get out here and register right now. Man, I don't know. Last year, I think it was what, right at 6 pounds. So this has got a few cold fronts come through. It's liable to take a 7 or 8 pounder tomorrow for sure. Man, we're just gonna have fun. We're gonna go out in the morning. It don't matter if we catch flounder, redfish, trout. We're just going out to have a good time. If we catch a big flounder, then more power to it, but mainly we're gonna have some fun. I've been fishing this event for about 4 years now, and it's getting bigger and bigger every year. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of different ways that you can win this event. You got to come out and see this in person. It is really neat. I'm fishing with David Cripps, Captain Kryptonite. And I'm sure David's gonna put us on some good fish. And I'm also fishing with my good friend, Tim Wolford. He's gonna be fishing with us in the morning too, and we're gonna get after it. Man, I can't give away all my secrets. Nah, I don't know where we're gonna be fishing in the morning, actually. This is all up to David. I mean, he's got that stuff lined out. Like I say, we just wanna have a good time. If we catch a big flounder, then that's just icing on the cake.
An adult must accompany any minor under the age of 16 unless you get permission from us. You may only use the same fish for one category. So if you come in with 5 fish, all of them are 8 pounds, you can't put all of them on your stringer and then take one more and put it on your heavy flounder and then take one more and put it on your... So once a fish hits the category, you can't use that fish anymore. Now you can win multiple categories. So you can put 2 fish on your toaster, 1 fish on heavy, 1 fish on blackjack. You can do that, but you can't use the same fish for multiple categories. All right. At the discretion of the organizer, a polygraph may be required to claim a prize. I can tell you we are polygraphing. It's random. Also, if anybody suspects any of the winners of cheating, you can pay me $300. I'll polygraph them, and if they are indeed lying, you get your money back. All right, so if anybody you see winning, you suspect them of cheating, you can protest and we'll polygraph them. If you do not protest, then it's up to me to just do the random polygraphs we're gonna do and hopefully we catch them. Also, cheating is a felony because we're going for big money here, guys, and we will prosecute to the fullest extent of the law, all right? Next, the number of entrants into the tournament will determine the amount of money paid out. Last year was our biggest tournament ever. First place paid $2,500, second place paid $1,500, third was $1,000, fourth was $750, and fifth was $500. We haven't looked at the numbers, but it's gonna be that and maybe more. I got a feeling we'll post that tonight as well. Guides are allowed to fish or guide in the tournament. If you're hiring a guide, they must be entered in the tournament. The tournament pays out 3 places in each category. Heavy flounder, 1st through 3rd. Heavy stringer flounder, 1st through 3rd. Blackjack flounder, and then toaster flounder. If you bought the bonus shirt, you're eligible for 4th and 5th in those additional categories. So if you want the bonus shirt, we still have some. Every year somebody finishes 4th or 5th with no shirt and they do not win a check. So it's very important you do. Also, with the bonus shirts, you get 2 additional side pots, which brings me up to this. All right, the bonus shirts, it's only for shirt wearers only. The closest flounder weighed in to 2.5 pounds without going over wins $1,000. All right? Last year we didn't even get 2.5, it was 2.47. Year before that it was 2.5. Now, What I like about that is it gives you something to do with a small flounder that may not belong in one of the categories you don't feel like you got a chance with. And then it brings me to this wheel. This is the pinwheel. You notice this beautiful face on the pinwheel. That's 1 in 3 spots. If you come up and it's only for shirt wearers only, you say, Hunter, I want to do the pinwheel. What happens is you got a flounder that's maybe 16 or 17 inches long. There's 16 spots on here, all less than 2.5 pounds. Every weight on here is less than 2.5, just random. You spin the wheel, it lands on 2.30. You weigh your fish, if it weighs 2.30, you win $1,000. So it's just kind of a last hope effort. Also, I landed on this face. I win a prize. We got 10 prizes. Once the 10 prizes are gone, it's over. You're just up to spinning the wheel for big money. It has been won by, I don't know if he's here, but Ken Machok won it, and it was 2.30, and he had no flounder, no hope. He came up, spun the wheel, landed on it, walked out with $1,000. That's only for shirt wearers, so make sure you get your shirt.
We have the highest performance glass and polycarbonate lenses in the state of Texas. So Redtail is really an eyewear company. So we produce a lightweight glass and polycarbonate lens. Our glass lenses is an 8-layer base with everything sandwiched in between 2 pieces of glass. Polycarbonates are 6-layer. So you've got all 6 layers, UVA, UVB protection, polarization, your tint, everything's sandwiched in between polycarbonate. So our glass is going to be a lot lighter than our competitors. It's going to be a lot brighter, which helps in the polarization. It doesn't darken things. People actually say they can see better than a lot of our competitors. And as far as long day wear, you're not as tired at the end. I guess just using the higher performance articles that you use, rods, reels, line, tackle, it kicks your game up a notch. So it's all the big boys. You want to go with the big boys, go for the big money. You got to use that high stuff. You got to get that fair advantage. If not, you're just behind the 8 ball. We had a open weekend, and with COVID and everything, we decided to come down and try to get some more people for Hunter to get this thing going. I started Redtail when Fish Stix started, and then we always, even when we did rods, it was always, we were still friendly competition. Hey, I did this, you did this, and then we switched over to transitioned over to sunglasses. It's always, he's been supportive of me, everything with the Redtail, so I've helped. Ever since then, I've helped him with the tournaments and anything he's been going on. Everything's designed here in Texas. Everything's assembled here in the United States. Small business, just giving it hell in time of Corona. So
if somebody sees this video and they're interested in getting glasses, what's the best way for them?
We've got 2 dealers here in the Houston area, or you can go to redtailrepublic.com. Go on there, order it. Go to our Instagram or Facebook, follow some of our influencers. They have promo codes all the time. We run sales monthly. Find us at a show. If there's a show out, I'm more likely going to be there.
A lot of people that registered before September 1st got bonus hats. You can buy them for $25. The bonus hats aren't an advantage this year, but if you wear the bonus hat to the weigh-in and you finish in the top 3 in any category, you win a free entry next year. And we've got 3 or 4 people with free entries this year because of it. The tournament weigh-in is at the Galveston County Fairgrounds. The address is 10 Jack Brooks Park Road. That's in Hitchcock. It's between Hitchcock and Santa Fe at the Galveston County Fairgrounds. When you get there, we're under the huge pavilion. You can't miss us. I'll have some signs up, all right? You do have to check in. You do not have to check in before fishing. So tomorrow morning, just wake up and go fishing. Make sure you're doing it legally. You don't have to call me. You don't have to meet me anywhere. We'll pay out extra $250 every hour. I covered that. Now I want to cover your 4 huge jackpots. The reason we're all here. All right. If you finish first place in the heavy flounder category, and you do so with an exact even weight of something .00. So if you win first place heavy flounder with an exact 500, 600, 700, then you win $25,000. All right? If you finish first place heavy stringer and you do it with an exact even weight, .00, you win $25,000, or this brand new truck I'm standing in worth $53,000.
We are here to participate in this largest Texas Flounder tournament, but we just want to say thank you to Hunter and his family and everyone else that is involved, from the sponsors to the participants, because a portion of the raffles go to our Fanatic Angler Foundation. We're a 501c3 and we are very, very grateful, and I just want to say thank you to all. We're going to actually fish tomorrow, man. We're going to fish and see what it is we can bring in. So we're excited, see what the weather does. It's big, man, it's big. So what it is that we do at Fanatic Angler Foundation is we travel around Texas and we put on kids fishing clinics. We put on big fishing events for family and kids, and it's all around angler education. So we host these events. We teach stewardship of the land, safety, knot tying, teach kids and families how to cast a rod and reel, how to take it apart, put it back. And so this event here actually helps us, host events. And so we're very grateful. So we definitely plan on using some Chicken Boy, possibly some live bait, but definitely we're going to use Chicken Boy and Gulp as well. We've been known to use both baits between Chicken Boy and Gulp, especially for this event, man. The Flounders love both of those baits. So we'll see what happens, but I think Chicken Boy has a little bonus, so we'll see.
What kind of rod do you have using?
We use fish stick rods. Yeah, we've actually been using fish stick rods for about 5 years. And, the first time I was the first one to use one. And the group of guys I hang out with, everybody went and got one, and we never turned back. So it's more than a fish stick rod. It's like a community, it's a family. And again, we're very grateful. Thank you guys.
If you're the 50th person to weigh in, all you gotta be is number 50. And you weigh in an exact even weight of .00, you win $25,000 or the Chevy truck. I forget what it's valued at, but it's right at 50. All right? Let me get back on my notes. All right, and then lastly, because we pay 5 places, and I like being, giving y'all extra chance. If you finish 6th place heavy flounder, and you do it in an exact weight of something .00, you win $25,000 cash. All right? That's about it. I do want to point out that Fish Stix or its sponsors are not liable for any injury that may occur to you while you are fishing or at the fairgrounds, or any coronavirus, while you're fishing or at the fairgrounds. Now, I will say this. Oh, I do want to point out, my man Chicken Boy here, he's not here just for a pretty face, I can tell you that. He's sponsoring it once again this year. If the winning blackjack flounder is caught on a Chicken Boy lure, you win $1,000 of his money plus the prize money. The winning blackjack flounder, if caught on a Chicken Boy lure, wins $1,000. And he was collecting scrap metal earlier in the week. I saw him taking it down there. Also, he's got his lures right behind us. And also, my buddy Nino with Red Tail Optics has his glasses, and he'll be there tomorrow as well. But if you guys want to do some sight casting for flounder, you got to get his glasses. What else am I missing, Chicken Boy?
I have worked with Hunter for 3 or 4 years now. I've never fished this tournament. I fish other tournaments, but I have not fished this tournament because I work with him. I like to do lots of women's tournaments. We own a bar and grill on Highway 6 in Santa Fe, and we have handmade burgers, full bar, ice cold beer, just a little neighborhood place to eat. Now that we can go back and eat places and hang out, we're open. 11 a.m. to 2 a.m.
Oh, hey, I want to talk to you about culling fish. Once you have 5 fish in your possession, you can't legally catch another fish and then take your 5th fish off your stringer. So if you plan on keep fishing, you can only have 4 on your stringer to keep fishing. Does everybody understand what I'm saying? You got 5 fish on your stringer and you grab another one to put it on and take one off, that's illegal. That's on a polygraph. Pardon? Even with a live well, it's in your possession. We checked on it. Also, guys, I want to point out, Texas Parks and Wildlife, the Sea Center, will be there with their catch tank, and any live flounder brought back can go into their tank, and we're gonna give away raffle tickets for every flounder you put in the tank. They're gonna carry them back to the Sea Center. All right? Everybody good?
Yes, it gets my name out there and people come by and visit. Anglers come by and visit. We have a lot of my regular customers were here fishing or registered to fish the tournament tomorrow. So I wish them all luck.
All right, guys, real quick, let's say a prayer before we go out there. All right, take off your hats. Dear Lord, we ask that you please bless all these anglers, bless our event staff and our sponsors. Please allow for great weather and great sportsmanship and plentiful flounder. We ask that you please bless the day and you bless all the food and bless everybody driving back and forth. In your name we pray, amen. All right, guys, thank y'all very much.
Hey, tomorrow is the Fish Stix Flatty Daddy tournament, and Chicken Boy Lures pays $1,000 if the blackjack flounder is called a Chicken Boy lure, meaning the closest one to 21 inches on Chicken Boy, you win $1,000 at the Flatty Daddy tournament tomorrow, Saturday, October 17th. And you know what else? People always want to know, who is Chicken Boy? And right now, we are going to reveal who I really am. Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Happy Halloween! Number one, if you catch the blackjack flounder on a Chicken Boy lure, you win. I pay $1,000. But look, I got a bunch of brand new lures. My 4-inch gold shrimp. This is flounder candy. This is the only lure in America that's called the Flounder King. It's the 4-inch shrimp, red and white, makes your line go tight. And my two favorite of all times are the Bubba Cluckers, the lemon pepper chicken, and the Perfecto pink pollo. And we got them here tonight. But listen, my compliments to Hunter. With what's going on with the COVID and everything, he's the only one that has the guts to do a tournament of this size. This is even bigger than last year, and I am really, really looking forward to the Flatty Daddy Flounder Tournament.
All right, guys, we just finished the rules here at the captain's meeting of the 2020 Hoosier Flatty Daddy Flounder Fishing Tournament. It's exciting. This is one of our biggest years ever, even in the midst of the coronavirus. What makes this tournament special is the fact that we bring people from all walks of life to this tournament. You don't have to have the fastest boat, the best equipment. Every year we have people that go out here and walk the banks, just jigging their rods up and down the banks, beating the rocks. And every year we have winners that don't own boats, or this is the only tournament they fish all year long. It's fun, it's exciting, it's family friendly, and there's more cash payouts than your local casino. So we're very fortunate. A front just blew in, major front just blew in, dropped the temperature 20 degrees. Tomorrow morning it'll be breezy early, but not much after that. And it's gonna be a beautiful day with beautiful weather. Lows in the 50s, high in the low 70s. It ought to be a great turnout with great angling. So here at the Flatty Daddy, always the night before we have our captain's meeting, everybody comes out, enjoys great food, all free, brought to you by our friends at Blues Bar and Grill in Santa Fe. Then tomorrow morning, everybody's well rested, gets up, gets on the water, lines in the water at 7, everybody starts fishing competitively, enjoy a great day on the water, come back to the weigh-in where you enjoy another free meal brought to you by the tournament anglers and our buddy Saltwater Cowboy Grill. And enjoy free food, good time, relaxed atmosphere, great music playing on the DJ, and then raffles and door prizes all day long. Fun times you don't want to miss. Tomorrow with the conditions like they are, I'm participating 250 people to come through the line. It's going to be a busy day in the line all day long. I can't wait to see what happens. The people are ready to fish, they're ready to get outside, and we're going to have a great show. Stay tuned.
one of the big questions I get is rod choice. Of course, opinions vary, but I like a rod kind of like this one. It's a 7-foot drumstick from Fish Stix. The thing I like about this rod is it's got enough flexibility into it where you can still feel the bite. It's not a real broomstick stiff rod, but it's got plenty of backbone to give you a sharp hook set. With the flounder's mouths being so bony and hard, you really have to have a sharp hook and get a really good penetrating hook set. It's hard to do with a flimsy rod.
All right, here we go. We're going to start off with our hourly winners. And guys, before we start, I want to acknowledge one thing. This year we've had the coronavirus, right? But when I gather my friends every single year and I get items for all this stuff for you guys to win and for all you guys to go home with, I hit up every single one of my friends. They hit me up year round. We work in a big circle. Every one of these guys spent their year struggling just as much as we did, and they donated these items for all of us. So this year, when you go out and you decide you want to do some Christmas shopping or something like this, take advantage of the small businesses because they're what fuels the economy. They're what America rides on. You understand me? So give a big round of applause for all the small businesses that have been struggling and supplied us with more items than we've ever had in the past. So thank you to every single one of our sponsors. All right. This year, for the first time ever, we did hourly weigh-ins. The very first hour, we had a young man take advantage of being the very first young man here. Bring me the check. We're looking at Andrew Bargy. Andrew Bargy. There he is. Here he comes. He's got fishing in his bloodline. His dad's name's Clint Bargy. But today, it's all about Andrew Bargy.
Oh yeah, that's my name.
Tell us how you caught it.
On a fish sticks rod and a gulp.
A fish sticks rod and a gulp. All right. Hey, you won $250. Hey, and here's a true story. Clint, who helps me with the keyboard every year, lost his keys in the water and had to call his wife to come pick them up. Good job. All right, next up, the 11, hey, and the 10 o'clock hour is brought to you by Safe Floor. Safe Floor. All right, next up, the 11 o'clock hour, brought to you by Boyd's One Stop. Mr. Cameron Roberts. Cameron Roberts. He won the 11 o'clock hour. Mr. Cameron Roberts. Here you are. Stand right here. Stand over here on this side. All right, next up for our 12 o'clock hour, brought to you by Boyd's One Stop, Lonnie Gaspard. Lonnie Gaspard won the 12 o'clock hour. Lonnie. Here he comes. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll give it away to somebody here in a minute.
Well, they signed up for it. We just reach in and grab the name out.
Oh yeah, okay. All right, come here, Lonnie. Here you go. Taking a picture. There's your real check.
Oh, thank you.
$250.
Thank you, sir. Whenever you're ready.
Let me finish the hour thing. All right, and for our last hour, if you guys, wait, this ain't our last hour. This is our 1 o'clock hour, won by awesome young lady, Carrie Grounds, $250. Congrats.
Thank you.
There's
so
your check.
appreciate it.
All right, and last up, the 2 o'clock hour, the biggest fish of the tournament ever weighed in the history of Who's Your Flatty Daddy, and we got a special announcement to make as soon as we get to the awards on that. My buddy and my little brother, Colton Rader. And I'm kidding about the little brother, but we both got red beards. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that.
Thank you.
All right, take a picture right here.
Thank
Right
you,
here.
sir.
Wait till you see what else you get. All right, and while Colton's up here, we're going to go ahead and start off the big prizes. First place down to 5th place, and we might as well start with heavy flounder. It goes to no other than the new tournament champion. How big was it?
883, I believe.
883. And it took him 2 hands to pick it up. Mr. Colton Rader, tournament record, 883 wins $3,000. Hey Liz, what about the other thing? Who's that from?
Hold on, I'm gonna read it. Are you good?
All right, and we got one more special prize for Mr. Raider.
I apologize, it's not printed.
That's okay.
Okay, so it's right here.
All right, we also have a Flounder taxidermy donation to Mr. Colton Raider to Aransas Taxidermy in Ingleside, Texas.
Awesome. Thank you.
So good job, Colton.
Who's that from?
That is from Aransas Taxidermy in Ingleside, Texas. So don't be stuffing the flounder tonight. Oh, and also, Colton is the champion of our championship ring in the heavy flounder category. Brought to you by my friend, Philip Thompson. Championship ring.
Thank you, thank you. Where do I put it?
Wherever you want. All right.
Push it on there.
And it fits. Hold it out.
Good?
All right, we're good, homie. Be good. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right, next up for second place heavy flounder, Steve Isaacs, 651. Going home with $1,500. Steve Isaacs. Hey, what'd you catch it on? Cool.
Hold that up, Steve.
Cool, man.
Good job.
Congrats. All right, third place heavy flounder, Mr. Charlie Nelms, 539. Heavy flounder going home with $1,000. Guys, we're paying out $30,000 today. Yeah, I said $30,000. Charlie Nelms, 539. And he won last year something, I remember. What'd you catch it on? What bait? Gulp. All right, we got a special announcement. Stay right there. Because that is the heaviest flounder brought in on a gulp bait. Guys, we got so many wins. All right, as you know, Pure Fishing is a big sponsor of the Hoosier Flattie Daddy. I got Mr. Danny Wentz here, who is the, well, I'll tell you, he can tell you who he is and what we're giving away.
All right, what we got? We got biggest flounder world.
Third place.
Berkeley Gold. All right. So you're going to get a brand new pin Squall low profile reel and a pin waterproof dry case backpack. Way to go. We appreciate you using Berkeley Gulp. If you want to catch more fish, use Berkeley Gulp, guys.
Oh, Danny will all get in it.
There we go. There we go. Oh, put the check out, man.
Oh, yeah. Show the money. Show me the
Here,
money.
hold this.
There we go.
There we go. 1, 2, 3.
Good job, man. Congrats.
Thank you very much, buddy. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Guys, we got so many extras. You just got to stay tuned. Thanks, Danny. Hey, big thanks to Danny with Penn, Berkeley, Abu Garcia. Next up, fourth place heavy flounder, Carrie Grounds, who also won one of our hours. Carrie Grounds, $750, 4.93. And Carrie don't take long to get up here and claim her prizes either. Congrats.
Appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
All right, fifth place heavy flounder, Mr. Ken Mychalk. He's the luckiest man to ever step through the flounder tournament weigh-in. He actually spun the wheel, landed on a weight, and won $1,000. 2 years ago he did that.
2 years ago.
Now his fish have got a lot bigger.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Hey, thank you, man.
Hey, all fish I caught today, 5 of them on chicken board.
There you go.
All 5 of them.
There you go. All right. First place heavy stringer, Dean Walden. First place heavy stringer, 1987. Dean Walden, here he comes. $3,000, Dean Walden. That's the highest we've ever paid out for a heaviest stringer.
All right. Thank you, man.
Hey, you get more. Also, Dean Walden is the recipient of our heavy stringer championship ring, handmade by my buddy Philip Thompson at Avid Angler Jewelry. There you go, my buddy.
All right.
Congrats, and she's got your real check.
Heaviest stringer. It was great. It was great. This is the best fish I've ever caught in my life. And I've fished a many year fishing from a boat. 22th River, Pathfinder. Oh yeah, I'll be here. I always fish with my son. It's a family deal. It's great. I love the Flatty Daddy. I'll be back.
All right, next up, Michael Fesco, second place. Michael Fesco, $1,500. You don't want me to say anything?
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, man, good job.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Michael Fesco. Next up, Larry Matthews, third place heavy stringer, winning $1,000. Larry Matthews. I forgot about your bucket. Just after this round, I'll do your bucket real quick. Larry Matthews. Stand right here, we'll take a picture.
Right over this way, Larry. There we go.
Congrats. There's your real check, my man, right there.
Thank you. Congratulations.
George Guzman. George Guzman. Fourth place heavy stringer, $750. How do you want me to pronounce your name?
Huh?
George?
It doesn't matter.
Congrats, dude. So you got your real check.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Let's give it up for the beautiful Liz Welch. See you, Rick. See you, Nancy. See y'all. All right, next up, Randy Garrett, a perennial winner at this tournament. Randy Garrett. Hey, you know what's cool? Randy's brother came and bought him a shirt the other day, and thank goodness he did, because Randy finished fifth.
I gave him most of the money. Thank you, Hunter.
Yeah, you get on that side right here, we'll take a pic. Come this
Go
way.
a little further in. I got to get next, Hunter. Much better. All right, thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you, Hunter.
See ya.
Appreciate it.
There's your real check.
Good job. Thank you.
All right, before we do the blackjack, I got my buddy right here wants to draw a ticket for one of these bait butlers. Do you want to talk or anything?
No.
All right, so you guys put your names in. He's drawing a number.
They got to be present to win.
You got to be present to win.
Let's see if this person's here. Travis Gridney.
Travis Gidney. Travis Gidney, are you here? Travis Gidney.
Is that Travis?
Travis Gidney. All right, here he is. Got him a new bait butler. Congrats.
Hey, Travis. Right here, buddy.
All right, next up for heavy or blackjack flounder.
Right here. So we wrote a check out for
Fourth place.
no,
Oh, what?
for heavy. It's called on the chicken board.
Yeah.
And so I went and got Joe. But
We are ready. First place, blackjack flounder won $3,000 unless it was caught on a chicken boy lure, and it was caught on a chicken boy lure. You win $1,000 at first place. Blackjack Flounder's caught on a chicken boy lure. It was caught on a chicken boy lure. All right. Zach Enger, $3,000 for first place blackjack. Another $1,000 for catching it on a chicken boy lure. Zach Enger, here he comes. He's way over there. He looks angery.
he's coming. He's going to be on your right side.
Right here. There you go.
Chicken boy was at the scrap metal yard yesterday.
Thank you. Count that. Make sure I get it. Okay. Here we go. It's picture time.
All right, let me get on this side.
Here we go.
Chicken Boy Lure is a huge supporter of the Flounder Tournament, and we appreciate everything he does.
slide over this way for me. There you go.
Tell me when to smile.
Is Chicken Boy smiling?
Tell me when to smile. You need to smile.
Be blank.
Hey, I got the big check. That's cool.
Yes, sir. Thanks, man.
Yeah, good job.
That was an old bait, too. Old Faithful.
Which was which model?
The bubble gum.
Which model? No, just kidding. Hey, thanks for everything.
You bet, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Good deal. You bet, man. Take care.
Thanks, T1. Flounder, winning $1,500. What do you got?
Is Justin McCurry still here?
I don't know why.
Do I have his debit card?
Oh, no shit. All right, Tim Espinoza, 20.87 inches. Wait, that ain't right. 30.87 inches.
30 point, yeah, whatever. Yeah, we don't matter, man. It don't matter. Yeah.
Tim Espinoza.
Right on. Got it. All right, I got
Congrats,
my
dude.
Fanatic, my Fanatic hat on. 01 too.
Hey, here you go.
Here's your real check.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I get that.
Thank you. Congratulations. Oh, hey, that's all that matters.
Next up, Philip Yovan. Unless you put 20 on all of them? No, on these.
Shit, did we screw them all up? Do you know what they are?
30.75. My wife put 20.
I screwed up your check. I'm sorry.
Philip Yovan. You want to slide this way?
It is 20 though.
Congrats. Do what?
It is 20, right?
Oh, we're doing blackjack. Yeah, I'm sorry. Dude,
You're right.
yeah.
Y'all are right.
You want your real check?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'll take that one
So,
too.
wait, hold on. Say that again.
Blackjack Flounder?
No, Liz was right.
You was right.
My wife was right. Dang it. I thought we were on toaster. And I was like, how are we with 20 inches?
I'm sorry.
All right. Next up in the blackjack category, 20.750, Betty Scott. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Awesome.
I'm good now.
Heck yeah. $750. Have you fished this tournament before?
No.
This is her first time fishing the tournament.
Yay! On an up-coast custom run.
There's your check.
Thank you.
All right. Next up, 5th place, Frank Carner, $500. Hey, I was gonna say, did everybody have a shirt on? But I guess so. Frank Carner. Hey, and you're Colton and their dad? Yeah. So every year, his son Colton, I think the past 2 years, has won in the toaster and maybe the blackjack.
21, yeah.
Yep. And so here's the dad.
My youngest son won today. Colton didn't win.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Congrats on just having sons that win.
Thank you.
All right, the most heated category of all. I mean, this thing is always the most competitive, and I'll tell you why. If you have the smallest 2 fish that are legal, and we bring them in here, so 15 and 15, you're good. This year, first place was 15-15, second place was 15-15, and maybe even third. I haven't looked. But anyways, the first guy to bring in an exact even 30 with 2 15 fish straight out of the polygraph room, my man, David Banky, 30 inches. Hey, you weren't nervous, were you?
Left him look like I peed in there.
Congrats.
Thanks, man.
Hey, you got one thing too. Oh, I forgot to give it to Zach Inger. Hey, Zach Inger, come back up here when you get a chance. My man, Mr. David Banky, wins the Who's Your Flatty Daddy Flounder Fishing Tournament Championship ring, handmade by my buddy Philip Thompson at Avid Angler Jewelry. You can put it on or do whatever you want. Thank you. There's your check. Hey, Zach Inger, are you still here? All right. Huh? Hey, Justin Mercurius, are you still here? Justin Mercurius. All right, next up, Nathan Chain with an even 30, 15 and 15. He's always weighing in the little fish, and this time it paid off. Stand over here on this side.
All right.
All right, Mr. Nathan Chain, 30 inches. 1,500. Congrats. Hey, Zach, come here real quick. You finished first place and you won so much stuff, I forgot to give you your championship ring. Yeah. Built by my man over there. You want to get a picture with it on?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Hey, Nathan. There you go. Oh.
There you go. Zach Inger, blackjack champion.
Thanks, man.
All right, man. Thank you.
This is my 4th year to fish. I've placed in 3 different ones. This is my 3rd one to place in. Ended up winning blackjack and counted on a chicken boy, so got the extra bonus. Man, just stay close to the bottom and fish structure. Pretty much it. I fished a little bit in everything today. I caught this fish in deep water though. Today was pretty tough. A little slow. It picked up as the day went. Chicken boy mostly, and then live mullet, but caught the big fish on the chicken boy. I use an Excel 22-foot bay boat. I mean, it's great. A lot of friends here. Everybody seems to have a good time.
All right, next up, Caden Carner, the little brother and the son of former champions. Caden Carner, 30.250, $1,000. Hey, and one thing else we're going to give Mr. Caden Carner. One more thing we're going to give you, if I can find them, right here. Mr. Bill Batson from Rain Shadow itself, up in Washington, sent these custom-made Rain Shadow rods, pre-made. This is for you. Hey, come back. Here's your check. Next up, Zachary Scott, 30.25. Zachary Scott. 4th place toaster, $750. Is this your first time fishing it?
Yeah.
And this is his first time fishing the tournament.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. Congrats.
Next up, Thomas Apprecio, 30.250. $500 to Thomas. There you go.
Thank you, Mr. Hunter.
You got it, dude. There's your check.
Thank you. I mean, I'll keep it if you don't want it. I forgot this came with these fans.
All right, the Safe Floor bonus earlier this morning, guys. Thanks to Safe Floor. They said, hey, the very first person that brings in any legal flounder and weighs it in with Safe Floor on their boat wins $500. So it took a brave man, a big man, Big Dalton Jones, to come in here in the 11 o'clock hour. First person to weigh in with Safe Floor wins $500.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. Big Dalton. There's your check. Yeah.
You got it. There you go. Okay, so we need to do the kids now.
All right, now I would like to do the youth division.
Oh, shit.
Right here.
They're supposed to, no, hold on.
Hey, also, do you got the mystery flounder category?
I don't have a check for that.
The big giant check?
No, that's what I was saying. I'm missing something.
Do you have a blank one?
I have a little one, but
Okay.
it says hourly.
That's all right. Also, the closest flounder to 2.5 pounds without going over, Mr. Thomas Apprecio was the first person to weigh it in. Thomas Apprecio wins $1,000. He had the bonus shirt on. She's gonna write you a check and we'll.
Go write it for you. Oh, I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
she
But I'll
did.
keep it if you don't want
Thomas Apprecio, first person to weigh in. What was his length?
His length,
Or
2.45.
his weight was 2.45.
Hey, and so was the next one, so he beat it by time.
Yeah, and the next guy had 2.45, but Thomas weighed in 13 ahead of him.
I went 90 all 2.5 hours here. I went 90 miles an hour just to make it.
And he drove here 90 miles an hour for 2.5 hours. That, guys, is dedication. In my truck, that takes $500 worth of gas.
So here's your
All right, now for our youth division. The heaviest flounder weighed in by a child, you know, not so child, but you know, youth. 3.07 to my man, Mr. Colin Nava. And let me tell you what Colin wins.
Give him a ring.
If you like it, then you better put a ring on it. Colin's going to win this rod, built by Batson at Team Rain Shadow. And Colin's got our youth championship ring, built by my friend, Mr. Phil Thompson at Avid Angler Jewelry. And Texas Legacy Outdoors, once again this year, is providing an Axis hunt for Mr. Colin Nava to go attend. And it's a fun time. We go out there every year and do it. And this year, you get to join us as we take you on your Axis adventure.
It's very first.
Very first. Good job. Caden Stanley. All right, guys, that is a wrap from the 2020 Who's Your Flatty Daddy Flounder Fishing Tournament. Let's make some noise. Woo! Who's coming back in 2021? There we go, folks. Thank y'all very much. Thank y'all.